Lake Tyre State Park. It's traditional lands of Gunai Aboriginal people, and we're here today to point out a few things to you and talk about the landscape that we're in. Right here we've got some traditional basket weaving grass. This is Auntie Deborah. She is going to speak about the basket grass and what its traditional uses were.
Basket grass that my mum used to use when she was making baskets, but they used to use these to barter with the non-Aboriginal people and trade for food and rations and stuff like that. So it came it was a survival piece of thing that was natural to the land that they used for their tribe when they were hungry.
Everything you see here has been used by Aboriginal people in the past, Gunai people in the past, and is still used today. It's the oldest living continual culture in the world. It's very relaxing being on country. We find it very healthy to be out weaving baskets with the elders, listening to the elders' stories about how this area was used in the past. And I'll get Uncle Billy to talk about what this area means to him as being in the past.
Well, what's name back when I was a young fella growing up, and the old people told me about when they used to come out here and gather their food, their different things they'd use, wood for weapons, they used the stone for spears and different other things, but this area was a pretty big area for gathering, like food as well as, we'll see they had no money, so they gathered stuff and they bartered with other people. Barter I mean by trading with them. And they say we were nomads, we roamed all over Australia. We didn't, we roamed to trade and we'd get things from other areas to provide us with things to live by. And they travelled all throughout this area, yeah.
I remember being here when I was 5 years old. My dad used to come down here. I'm 75 now, and I remember Dad spearfishing fish here, and we used to come down and stay down this way on our way back from Bansdale and back to Lake Tyres. We used to go in there visiting, and there used to be quite a gathering down here because the food and the fish were quite plentiful, and a lot of bush tucker and berries and that sort of stuff. And I remember my mum picking the basket grass to make baskets and all that sort of stuff, and that's about what I can remember.
Connecting to country is very important to their lifestyle, very important for their health and the landscape within it. It helps de-stress. Very spiritual places are very important to Gunai people and other tribes that live in this area, and they come to these sort of places to gather. As you can see, it's really beautiful and full of different types of trees and bushes. It's a supermarket for people here.
My name's Helen Morgan. I was born down in Orbost years ago. What brings back memories for me is when walking around in the bush, it feels so wonderful. It sort of makes you want to go and cuddle the trees or things like that, you know. And the tea trees there, if you just put your camera on the tea trees, the old people used to use that for cleaning around their campsites. they used to get us to pick a bunch like certain length, and they'd let it dry out and they'd tie them together, and they was like a rake. And it's really good even use today. I feel like going picking some today, but I never do. But the bush is a wonderful thing, because we lived in the bush when our parents was cutting sleepers, and we watched them fall down trees, and we used to slide down the trees on bark, the raw tree, and have lots of fun, and it was so beautiful. But always think about the bush. Come down to the bush and have a visit around the seaside and the lakes and billabongs everywhere, so it'd be nice. So, yeah, but the bush is lovely. It's so lovely, it just brings back all the memories. Stress is among us all for some reason or other. There's different kinds of stress, there's stress with families, and there's stress because you've got bills, and there's stress because of the drug situation, and if we can all conquer that, everything would be wonderful. But it's pretty hard at the moment. Yeah, I always think that maybe if we built some cabins out in a place like this somewhere, and bring them out and have talks and do stuff and even make stuff, it'd be really good.
You can see on the cliffside that there's ochre. There's also fossils within that ochre. This was naturally, the whole area was an ancient seabed, and you can find it in the fallen trees within the roots, the root systems. And we originally used ochre to paint our faces, to use for dyeing, and it was a very part of the natural environment, another part of the natural environment that we use.